Yo, what is going on, guys? This is the Jae Grind on the Jae Grind Podcast from the BX. So, listen, we have a special guest. Her name is Trinity Davis Floyd. Everyone, welcome Trinity Davis Floyd.
Hi everyone.
Hey, Trinity. So, Trinity, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do and things like that.
Well, my name is Trinity Davis Floyd, as you said, aka Little Trin. That's what everybody calls me. And I'm 10 years old. I'm an author of 6 books. I'm an entrepreneur, motivational speaker, actress, model, singer, CEO, and a podcaster as well.
Oh, so we got a quadruple talent here, outshining me on my podcast. But anyway, so Trinity, what got you started in all of the things that you're doing? Like, what inspired you? Like, how did you get 6 books in acting and entrepreneur and all these cool things? Like, tell us your story.
Well, first, all glory to God, because without Him, we wouldn't be standing where we are today, or sitting where we are today. So, you gotta excuse my dog in the back. So basically, I was born with a heart condition called TOF, tetralogy of Fallot. It's hard to pronounce, that's why we call it TOF. And it's where there's holes in the heart. The blood doesn't flow properly to the heart, and my right lung doesn't get the proper air. And so that's why I made and did do all this stuff to prove to the youth and everybody that you can do anything no matter your age or condition.
Wow, that is awesome. So, tell us a little bit about like your books and like where to start and everything like that. Where can we find it?
My first book, Trinity in Sockland, is my first book. That's what started me off. Then my second book, Trinity's Adventure in Sockland. But before I get to that, my first book is where my brothers, one day my brothers wouldn't play with me. So I went to my dad crying, and he had like a big pile of socks. And so he told me to go jump in, and when I did, I imagined I was in a magical world called Sockland. And so we wrote a book about it, and basically I was like, I don't want to stop here, I just want to keep going. So, yes. And then my second book, Trinity's Adventure in Sockland, it's an early learner's book for ages, well, pre-K to 2nd grade. It's for those who are hard of reading and don't really know how to read. My first book is a 3-chapter book, so, and my second book is basically that, but easier to read, with no chapters. It's just my third book, The Candy Tree. We had a big candy tree in our backyard. Me and my brothers and my little sister, we would go to it every single day. And then that's when one day we had to go to the dentist because we had a toothache. And so all of us had cavities, and so we cut the candy tree down and grew a apple tree. And then my fourth book, the list goes on, the crayon box. Basically, it's about skin color, because some people is like, is this girl kidnapped? Is she okay? Because me and my parents are different skin tones. They're darker than I am. So, yeah. My fifth book, Heart Girl in Sockland, it's basically where there was a little girl. She had like a heart birthmark on her cheek, and so every day when the world was like raining and stuff, when she came out of her house, the sun just came right out, basically. And then one day there was this dark spot in Sockland where there wasn't supposed to be, because Sockland's like a colorful place of socks. So they went to go check it out, and then she found out these 4 socks were left out, and so she invited them. They all got along, and then everything was fine.
Right.
My fifth book, I'm not going to say the name because this, my sixth book is basically my bio but turned into a book. And yeah.
So
Different title.
Wow. So like, I want to ask you, like, from being 10 years old and having 6 books, and each of them has a story. Like, what do you? I know you said about the heart condition, and like, what do you? What is something that you want to tell the adults that read your books?
Basically, just like if you feel like you can't do something, because my mom always says, when I grow up, I want to be just like you. So, just keep pushing and never give up.
Wow. So like, and then I know you also talked about you being a podcaster yourself and an actor. Like, what's your podcast about, and things like that.
Well, first, my podcast is Little Trin We Have a Voice. Absolutely have a voice. And it's where I interview people, or my mom interviews me. And it's like to prove to the youth, because some adults overlook the youth. So it's to prove to the youth that we can do anything we put our mind to, no matter your age.
So like, when you said like you could put your mind to anything, like, where did that come from? Like,
My mom and my dad. And it also came from the heart, because I used to be an antisocial kid. So I wasn't communicating, but then I was like, I made my first book, and so it was just like, okay, so let's just, oh no, wait, what happened?
no, that's okay. Keep going. It's okay.
And so I just kept going, and then I just became this big thing.
So you just kept going. Like, what are the obstacles that you face? When you were making these books, when you were doing your podcast, like, what were the obstacles?
Good question. So the obstacles is my heart condition, because some people think because I have a heart condition, it's harder for me to do things, which it is. But I push through, and because I always say some things may be hard, but they're not impossible. And so I just push through, and I never give up, and I just continue my dream. Along with God on my side, I'm on His side, and I trust Him all the way.
So, I like that you said, like, how you're on God's side, He's on your side. Like, I know your parents are like a huge factor of you having your faith base, but like, on your own time with God, like, do you like what changed you when you were having your relationship with God? He sounds very important to you in your life.
He is. As a Christian kid, I always pray before podcasts, when I wake up, before I go to bed. Even on my own time, I just pray, and I have like this kid Bible book. I read scriptures off of that and stuff. So,
Okay. So like, so your podcast is about interviewing other people, and like, what's the objective or the goal for the podcast?
to help the youth realize that, like I said, no matter your age, condition, disability, my mom, she's also here.
Hey, mom.
Hi, how are you?
She always sits on the side.
Good, good, good.
So what he's asking you, Trinity, is how you did the icons. You let people know about the music. You have Francesca with the red, green, yellow flags in the
No longer
relationship.
silent.
Um, you just brought different insight for the youth, showing them and guiding them in different businesses. And then you had the minister, and then you asked them what is their voice, and then you asked them to speak a positive word to the youth.
And then I had my pastor.
Yes.
Few other
So that's
people.
what he's asking you.
So, can you repeat it? I didn't really.
He heard me.
No, like, well, this one's a little more difficult, because I didn't really hear the question.
But mommy helped you. That's why
So-
mom's
so-
mom's to the rescue.
Yes, and you were saying how I interviewed all these people, but like, what was the question? I'm not really understanding.
Oh,
So can you repeat the question?
Sure. So your podcast, what? So the podcast, what's the main objective? What's the main goal of your podcast? And do
Oh,
you just interview anyone or only specific people?
I interview any and everyone, and my podcast basically, okay, it's to reach out to everybody, to reach out to the youth, to show the youth, and to lead them. That one was difficult.
Okay. Okay. That's good. No, I don't want to. I don't want to do too much. But so you said that you're an actress.
Yes.
What have you been in, and what like how has acting helped you?
I've only been in one like film so far, but don't worry, I'll get there. And so it's called Glass House Waging War, made by my apostle, or Cindy Raimi Films. And I had a little part in there. And what was the other part of the question?
How has acting helped you?
How is it? How acting has helped me?
Yeah.
It helped me realize I have great skills in things. Because the stuff I told you I do a little bit more than that, but I'm not gonna go off topic. But it just made me realize that I could do anything. You know that I'm big.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you this. Nothing is off topic because this is about you. So let the audience know. Let us know. Let us know who Trinity Davis Floyd is. So be as big as you want here. This is about you. Okay. So you said you're an entrepreneur because 10 years old being an entrepreneur is pretty inspiring to me. So like, how did you get into entrepreneurship? Like, what are you looking to do with that?
Well, I have did a lot of stuff with it. I've made shirts, earrings, socks, cups, mugs, and so forth, and etc. And so basically, I want to do more. Like I want to start making phone cases, shoes, and that's where I basically wanted to go. Like shoes, phone cases, and all like around the board. So
Okay, so like you have so much going on, and it's so inspiring. And with all these gifts and talents, like what's something that what's something that someone could like? I'm gonna say it like this: like if I obviously I'm just meeting you now. If I met someone and they said, and I say, "Who's Trinity Davis Floyd?" What would you think they would say to me with one word about you?
humble.
Humble.
Yeah.
Why is it important to be humble with so many gifts and talents that you have?
Because people think when they get this money and stuff that goes to their head, and they go and do stuff else, and they disobey. I'm not gonna say disobey, but they turn away from the Lord. Me, on the other hand, I don't really care how famous I am, but I always gotta give all the glory to God, and so I just remain humble.
That's good. Like, what would you say to someone that's your age that wants to get started with something, but they don't have the confidence?
Like I said, push through, never give up, and just follow your dreams, no matter how like non-confident you are. Because I started off, like I said, not confident. I started off worrying about myself. So what I have to say about that, just keep pushing and don't worry about what other people think. Just go by what you think.
So, where where can the people find you? Like, where can the people buy your stuff? Where can the people um, get your information of these books?
I'm gonna say Amazon, but I don't want people to get it from Amazon. I'd rather them get it off of me, because one thing about Amazon, they don't give me all my money.
Okay.
They give me 40% of my money.
Oh wow, you gotta get 100%. So how do you balance your career and school?
I'm homeschooled,
Oh,
and I have have turn on and turn off. So basically, turn on is where I like stop playing, go do what I gotta do. Turn off is where I can stop being like serious about things and go be a kid. But trust me, I play more than I do anything because I'm kind of always home. You gotta excuse my dog in the back.
No, it's okay. So, like, what does your friends say when they see you do all of these things? Like,
I hate to say this, but I kind of have some fake friends. I don't really got no friends. But I will give a shout out to Megan, my best friend. She's also 10. She's in North Carolina. She's also an author, so I'm gonna give a big shout out to her.
so what's your podcast name? I don't know if I may have missed it.
Little Trin, we have a voice.
So say if anybody wanted to join your podcast, where could they find you?
Latanya Davis on Facebook. You can Facebook Messenger my mom. She's over there.
Okay. So you said you got 6 books, actress, podcaster. You're selling merch. What kind of merch do you have? Like, what does it say on your shirt, hat?
Shirt is basically where I have the title of my first book and some pictures from it. But I do need like someone to. I don't know how to say this.
Sponsorship?
Yeah. Sponsorship and donors. So. And then earrings is basically pictures from my book. Socks, pictures from my book. Mugs, pictures from my books. Cups, pictures from my books. Water bottles, pictures from my books.
So where could I find your stuff? Because I'm thinking about buying some stuff. Oh, you? Like, personally, like, they got to meet you, the celebrity.
Yes.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna have to check in with you. I wanted to ask you, like, what got you interested in the Jae Grind Podcast? What made you say I want to join this?
In a podcast. You said what got me interested in the podcast?
Yeah, like, what got you interested in the podcast?
Well, I've seen all these like podcasters and podcast producers, co-hosts, all this other stuff. So I was like, I went to my uncle, Mr. Young Sean A. White, but I started when I was like little. Tongue twisters, people, tongue twisters. And I just wanted to do podcasting because I was like, I like being recorded. I like recording myself. And so I would always record myself like doing my makeup, not to go outside, but like just for in the house. And I would record myself like if I got new toys or something, like unbox those things or show it. And so I was like, if I do all this stuff, why don't I just add podcasting? And so that's how I did my podcast.
Where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
A doctor.
Yeah?
More specific, heart surgeon.
Really? Why is that?
Because of my heart condition, and I have a really great doctor for my heart condition. His name is Dr. Walsh at Beth Israel. So.
Okay. What else? Did you say music or no?
Singer.
You sing. So
Singer.
you rap?
Yeah.
Oh, so if I ask you for a freestyle, could you give me a freestyle?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear a little something.
Okay. You're putting me on the spot here.
You shining. It's your time.
Okay, I gotta think real quick. Okay, I got it. Spitting on this track, they all call me Lil Trin. I'ma keep it real, I'ma tell you how it is. All these drugs keep killing all the kids, so why in the world would you ever touch this? We're better, we're smarter. Everyone who says drugs are fire is a liar. No amount of drugs can fulfill your desires, so say no and be the person you admire.
Ooh, got bars over here. Oh my gosh. A lot of people don't just freestyle like that and you was prepared. And this is not even scripted. That was good. So, like, what got you? Like, are you making any music? Like, any, like,
I have 3 songs, and the one I just did was from one of them.
okay.
One I got from.
Why do you make music?
Do you want to hear one of my songs?
Yeah, play it. Yeah.
Go ahead, Mama.
Oh, let me get it. I apologize.
Taco, what are you doing? Sorry about that. It's me and my dad.
Everybody do the Christian dance. 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 Christian dance.
Let us praise his name with the dancing. Being close to God just feels so enchanting. He is close to us, my dear. So
I like the beat.
So come on. Thank you. Let the Lord hear and see our have a great producer. Here.
Everybody do the Christian dance. Everybody do the Christian dance.
Hey.
Christian dance. Everybody do the Christian dance. Christian dance.
We know our haters watch, so we do this on purpose. I love you, Trinity. Christian walked out his purpose. I know you love me too. I Christian dance for my purpose. One day we'll meet again. It'll be for God's purpose.
Everybody do the Christian dance.
Everybody did a Christian dance.
Everybody do the Christian dance. Everybody do the Christian dance. Christian dance. Get your Christian dance on. Get your Christian dance on. No matter what, we always get our Christian dance on.
Bring all your friends along. Don't care if the haters watch. I'm still dancing for the Lord, even though I'm not perfect. I gave my life to the Lord, and I know it's all worth it. I'm saved by his grace, so I dance for my purpose. One day we'll meet again. It'll be for God's purpose.
Wow.
Everybody do the Christian dance. Everybody do the Christian dance. Christian dance. Get your Christian dance on. Get your Christian dance on. No matter what, we always get our Christian dance on. Get your Christian dance on. Get your Christian dance on. No matter what, we always get our Christian dance on.
Hey.
Hey, get your Christian dance on. Are you gonna make a visual to that? Like a music video?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, that belongs in like a Christian, kids bop thing. I like that.
I'm still working on my video for my other song. It's called I Do What I Want To, but it's on YouTube.
Okay. Like, what inspired you to make music?
Good question. I love to sing. I was singing since I was like, I don't know what age. I was singing since I was like 4. And so I would just always sing the ABC song. I don't know why. It was just something about that song. It was just like stuck in my head. And I just wanted to become a singer. That's just how it went. Stop biting me.
Okay, so you became a singer, rapper, and like, what do you want to do with your music 5-10 years down the line?
Good question. I want to go like around the world, like I don't know, maybe to Australia to perform.
Why there?
I don't know. It's just I don't know, mate. It's just something about Australia.
Okay. All right. So let me ask you this question. What So where's your music?
YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all major platforms.
Oh, major.
SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes.
Okay. All right. Is there anything you want to say to the fans before we go?
Never give up. Keep pushing through.
Never give up. Keep
And
pushing.
keep God first.
Amen to that. Listen, y'all. We have Trinity Davis Floyd, but before we go, we got to make sure we get all her information. Where can they find you, Trinity Davis Floyd?
Facebook at Latanya Davis. YouTube Trinity Davis Floyd. TikTok Latanya Davis Floyd.
Why do you say my name like?
And Instagram Trinity_Davis Floyd. There should be 2 profiles, one with me wearing this shirt and one with me wearing orange.
At the news desk.
At the news desk.
All right.
The one with the news desk. As my mom is saying, the one with the news desk.
All right, y'all. Listen, y'all already know it's Jae Grind from the BX. We got Trinity Davis, y'all. BX, we out.